Dear students, welcome to mathematics online classes. In the last class, we have studied about what is partial fractions and also we solved one problem on that. Now we will go to the another one problem. See, example 12 is given as find integral of x square plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 integrating with respect to x. I told you before you integrate you need to know whether it is in the proper fraction form or improper fraction form. Numerator power you see here, it is x square. Denominator power also you see, it is x square. Means numerator power is equal to the denominator power. It is in improper fraction form. If it is in improper fraction form, then what you do? Then you can divide the numerator by denominator. Means x square plus 1 is there, no? We are dividing it by x square minus 5x plus 6. X square 1 ja 1 into x square minus 5x into 1 minus 5x 6 into 1 6. We are subtracting, change the sign here, x square 0, this is plus 5x minus 6 and plus 1 is minus 5. Okay, you can observe here we have dividend x square plus 1 dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. X square plus 1 is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6 into 1 plus of this remainder. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, this can be taken in one more step. X square plus 1 is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6 into 1. Here 5 is common into x minus 1. Next, but here what is there in our integral? We have x square plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is there. So I want to divide throughout the equation by x square minus 5x plus 6. So to have that function, that's all. X square plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6. This is the operation of dividing x square minus 5x plus 6 throughout the equation. Here it get cancels, 1 plus of 5 into x minus 1 by, then it is x square minus 5x plus 6. See, we are simplifying that given function. It is in improper fraction form. Yes, we have divided like this, we are getting this. Now here you see 1 is completely outside. Can we integrate it separately? Yes, we will integrate it separately. Next, sum of another one function is there. This function x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6. Can we integrate this one or not? Now you see it is in proper fraction form. As it is in proper fraction form, we will use the partial fraction technique to simplify this complex part. Then after that we will go to the integrations. Okay, now here let me name this as equation 1, and in that equation 1 I will take only this part. What is that? X minus 1 by, taking only that part, x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6. I am taking only this. I will use partial fraction technique for only for this function as it is in the proper fraction form. After that I will go to the integrations. Okay, this denominator x square minus 5x plus 6 I will factorize it. Means I want to take it in the factorized form. How? You see here x square minus 5x plus 6 is there. X square, how I can take? Minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 I can take. This is x into x minus 3 minus 2 into x minus 3. X minus 3 into x minus 2 I can consider. Okay, this x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to x minus 1 by, I am getting there, x minus 2 into x minus 3. Now we can go with the partial fraction techniques here. This is equal to r. I will write here a by x minus 2, a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 3. Okay. With this I can write x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6, which is equal to, I am cross multiplying this, a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3. This x minus 2 into x minus 3 is nothing but x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, these two will get cancels out. We left with x minus 1 is equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 2. Okay, here we can find out the values of a and b just by substituting values for x. To find out values of a and b, let us put x is equal to 3. It makes this first term 0, so that b value we can find out. Putting x is equal to 3, we have here 3 minus 1 is equal to a into 3 minus 3 plus b into 3 minus 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, which is equal to a into, this is 0, b into 1. Then we got the value of b as a 2. Now substitute x is equal to 2. If you substitute x is equal to 2, this term becomes a 0. X is equal to 2, then this equation implies 2 minus 1 is equal to a into 2 minus 3 plus b into 2 minus 2. 2 minus 1, 1, a into 2 minus 3 minus 1 plus it is 0. Now we have 1 is equal to minus a, then value of a is minus 1. Okay, you see here a and b values I can write here, in place of x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6, we have this one. What is that? A by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 3 is there. Okay, x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to, therefore I am using this expression, a is minus 1, minus 1 by x minus 2 plus b value is 2, 2 by x minus 3. Now this x minus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 value we will substitute in equation 1. Equation 1 implies x square plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 1 plus 5 into this term is minus 1 by x minus 2 minus 1 by x minus 2 plus 2 by x minus 3. See how it is simplified. Now we can solve it very easily. Let me write one more step. 1 plus, plus into minus, this become minus 1 minus 5 by x minus 2, 5 into 2, this is 10, 10 by x minus 3. Okay. Coming to the integral of both side, I will take integration. Integration of x square plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 with respect to x is equal to integration of 1 minus 5 by x minus 2 plus 10 by x minus 3 integrating with respect to x. If you want to cross check whether you have did it correctly or not, just you multiply this, you should get the function they have given you. Okay, here sum of 3 integrals is there. First one, integral of 1 with respect to x. Second one is minus 5 is outside, 1 by x minus 2, integral of 1 by x minus 2 with respect to x, plus of 10 outside, 1 by x minus 3 integrating with respect to x. This is, what is integration of 1 with respect to x? X minus 5 into integration of 1 by x minus 2 with respect to x is log of modulus of x minus 2 and plus 10 into log of mod of x minus 3, integration completed, put plus c. This is about example 12 and how to use the partial fractions when it is in improper fraction form. When it is in improper fraction form, First of all, you need to divide the numerator by the denominator. It simplifies the problem, and for this remaining part, we can apply partial fraction to simplify the problem. Okay, now we will take the next example. Example 13. Find example 13. Find integral of 3x minus 2 by 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. X plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. Integrating the function with respect to x. Okay. Now we will solve this. Before integrating, you check whether it is in the proper fraction form or improper fraction form. It is in proper fraction form because degree of the numerator polynomial is 1 and the degree of denominator polynomial is 3. After multiplying all those, we will get 3. Okay. As it is in the proper fraction form, we will use partial fraction directly. 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. This is a function, we are simplifying it. How will you take this x plus 1 whole square? We will take it as a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 1 whole square. I told you, if it is x minus a whole square is there in the denominator, a by x minus a plus b by x minus a whole square, that partial fraction technique was there, I am applying that. And now plus of c by x plus 3. Okay. Now left hand side, 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. Keep this as it is. Right hand side, you take LCM. LCM is x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. A into, here x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3 is there. A into 1 time x plus 1 means another 1 time x plus 1 I have to write into x plus 3. Now plus of b into x plus 1 whole square is there, remaining is x plus 3. Next plus of here x plus 3 is there, c into x plus 1 whole square. If you are not understanding, just you cross multiply. Okay, here left hand side denominator and right hand side denominator get cancels out. Then we have 3x minus 2 is equal to a into x plus 1 into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 3 plus c into x plus 1 whole square. This is our expression now. 3x minus 2 is equal to. Okay, we need to find out the values of a, b and c here. For that, we will substitute various values for x. Let me take this as equation 1. Here what I do, I will substitute x is equal to minus 1, which makes this a and c part 0. We can find out the value of b directly. Okay. Substitute x is equal to minus 1. This is, now equation 1 implies 3 into minus 1 minus 2, which is equal to a into x equal to minus 1 here. This is x minus 1 plus 1, that becomes 0. A into 0 plus b into minus 1 plus 3 plus of c into minus 1 plus 1 square means it is 0. C into 0. Okay. We have this as minus 3 minus 2 is equal to, this is 0 and that is 0. B into minus 1 plus 3 is plus 2. This is minus 5 is equal to 2b. Then b is equal to minus 5 by 2. We got the value of b. Now To get the value of c, we can find out by substituting x is equal to minus 3. A and b part will be 0 by substituting x is equal to minus 3. Okay, what you do, you substitute x is equal to minus 3. Now equation 1 implies 3 into minus 3 minus 2 is equal to a into this is 0 plus b into 0 plus c into minus 3 plus 1 whole square. C value, x value I am putting minus 3 here. This is minus into minus 3 is minus 9 minus 2 is equal to 0 plus c into minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 square is 4. Okay, you can write the value of c. Minus 11 is equal to 4c, therefore c is equal to minus 11 by 4. We got the value of c also. Next part is to find out the value of a. So what you do, you substitute any other real number here. I will substitute 0 for easy simplification point of view. Okay, substitute x is equal to 0 in 1. What happens? 3 into 0 minus 2 equal to a into 1 into 3. 0 plus 1 into 0 plus 3 is 3 plus 3 into b into 3 plus c into 1 it is. You see, in this we know the value of b and c. We are finding value of a. This is equal to minus 2 into 3 into 0 0 minus 2 is equal to 3a plus 3b. 3 into what is b? B is minus 5 by 2, substitute that, plus 1 into c. What is c? C is a minus 11 by 4. Okay, minus 11 by 4 I am substituting. We need to simplify it, that's all. A, let it be on the right hand side, take these terms to the left side. This is minus 2 is equal to, here 3 into minus 5, it is minus 15 by 2. If you take to the left hand side, this become plus 15 by 2. And here minus 11 by 4. If you take it to the left hand side, it become plus 11 by 4, which is equal to right hand side 3 into a. Okay. Take LCM. LCM is 4. Minus 2 into 4 is minus 8. Here it is 2 15 into 2 30. 4 1 it is 11, which is equal to 3 into a. What happens here? Minus 8 plus 30 is plus 22. 22 plus 11 is 33. 33 by 4 is equal to 3a. 3 1s are 3 11s. What is the value of a? Value of a is 11 by 4. A value we got, b value and also c value we have calculated. Now all these values we will substitute in this expression. Okay. Here one equation already I used. Let me take it as 2. Therefore equation 2 implies, otherwise better to use this as star. Star implies 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3, which is equal to a value is 11 by 4. 11 by 4 divided by x plus 1 and b is minus 5 by 2. Minus I will write here 5 by 2 by x plus 1 whole square. Next c value is minus 11 by 4. Minus 11 by 4 divided by x plus 3. Okay. Now integrating on both sides, integration of 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3 with respect to x is equal to, what happens here? Integration of first function minus integration of second function minus integration of third function, like that I am taking. 11 by 4 is constant multiple. 11 by 4 into integral of 1 by x plus 1 with respect to x, minus of 5 by 2 you write outside into integral of 1 by x plus 1 whole square into dx, minus 11 by 4 you would write outside into integration of 1 by x plus 3 into dx. Okay, I am integrating it left hand side. I am not writing again and again. Here 11 by 4 as it is. What is integration of 1 by x plus 1? It is like 1 by t. If you substitute t is equal to x plus 1, dt is equal to dx. Directly we can write it as log of mod of x plus 1. Next, minus 5 by 2 into, I will integrate this separately. Log integral of, what is that? Integral of 1 by x plus 1 whole square with respect to x is there. X plus 1 whole square, is it f of ax plus b form or not? In u it is a linear function, directly I can integrate, or else you substitute x is equal to t also. Let us substitute x is equal to t plus 1. This is dt by dx equal to 1, means dt is equal to dx. This is integral of 1 by x plus 1 means t square into dx is nothing but dt. Integration of t raised to minus 2 into dt. What is integration of t raised to minus 2? Minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. This is t raised to minus 1 by minus 1 plus c. Can be written as minus 1 by t plus c. Minus 1 by, what is t? T is x plus 1. You can do it separately. Okay, here I will write directly. Minus 5 by 2 outside as it is. Integration of 1 by x plus 1 whole square is minus 1 by x plus 1. See, together I will write later. Minus 4 by, minus 11 by 4 into, what is integration of 1 by x plus 3? It is same as that of 1 by x plus 1. That is log of mod of x plus 3. Integration completed, put plus c. And now, we can simplify this and this. First part and the third part we can simplify. How? From these two terms, second term I will write separately as it is. From first term and second term you observe 11 by 4 is common. Take this outside. 11 by 4 if we take out, we have log of mod of x plus 1 minus log of mod of x plus 3. Okay, this one minus into minus plus 5 by 2 into x plus 1 plus c. Okay, you see inside this bracket we have the form log m minus log n. Log m minus log n is equal to log of m by n. We have 11 by 4 into log of mod of x plus 1 by x plus 3 plus 5 by 2 into x plus 1 plus c. This is the integration of the given function 3x minus 2 by x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. Okay. Now we will move on to the next example, that is example 14. Example 14 is given as find integral of x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4, x square plus 1 into x square plus 4 into dx. Simple problem, it is very simple. See, everywhere you observe it is x square. First of all, it is in the proper fraction form or not? Yes, it is in the proper fraction form, because denominator degree is 4, numerator degree is 2. Okay. Anyhow, everywhere x square is there. Just for the purpose of simplification, I will substitute x square is equal to some other term, that is x square is equal to y or something I will take here. For simplification purpose, let us put x square is equal to y. We will get x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4, which is equal to y by y plus 1 into y plus 4. Let me take this as equation 1. Now y by y plus 1 into y plus 4, is it in the proper fraction form or not? Yes, it is in the proper fraction form. I will take this as a by y plus 1 plus b by y plus 4 according to the partial fraction techniques. Let me take this as equation 2. Then if I simplify it further, we will have y by y plus 1 into y plus 4 equal to cross multiplying a into y plus 4 plus b into y plus 1 divided by y plus 1 into y plus 4. Y plus 1 into y plus 4, y plus 1 into y plus 4 get cancels. We have y is equal to a into y plus 4 plus b into y plus 1. Now to find out the values of a and b, it is very easy. Just by substituting the values of y, we will find out those. Let me name that as equation 3. Then what we do, we will substitute y is equal to, here you see y plus 4 is there, you substitute y is equal to minus 4, this term becomes 0. We can find out the value of b very easily. Y equal to minus 4 I am substituting, therefore equation 3 implies minus 4 is equal to a into 0 plus b into minus 4 plus 1. Minus 4 is equal to b into minus 3. Then what is the value of b? This implies b is equal to 4 by 3. Minus minus get cancel, 4 by 3. B value you got. Now to find out the value of a, what you do? You substitute y is equal to minus 1 in equation 3. Then equation 3 implies minus 1 is equal to a into minus 1 plus 4 plus b into minus 1 plus 1, 0. We have minus 1 is equal to a into 3. Therefore, a is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now, we can substitute in equation 2. Equation 2 implies y by y plus 1 into y plus 4 is equal to a by y plus 1. A is minus 1 by 3. Minus 1 by 3 by y plus 1. And b is 4 by 3 plus of 4 by 3 by y plus 4. Okay. Then what happens to the equation 1? Equation 1, y by y plus 1 into y plus 4 is equal to, I am getting this one. Now equation 1 implies x square by otherwise to avoid the confusions here, equation 1 and all, what I do, I need to integrate for the x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4. I will substitute back y is equal to x square. Substituting y is equal to x square, you can observe here it become x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4, which is equal to minus 1 by 3 by x square plus 1 plus 4 by 3 by x square plus 4. Now x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4 we have simplified like this. Take the integral on both sides. Integrating on both sides with respect to x, integration of x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4 with respect to x is equal to, here first function minus 1 by 3 is constant multiple, right out of the integral, minus 1 by 3 into integral of 1 by x square plus 1 with respect to x. Second one is 4 by 3 is constant multiple, I will write outside, 4 by 3 into integral of 1 by x square plus 4 is there, you write it as 2 square into dx. Yes. Now integrating minus 1 by 3 as it is. What is integration of 1 by x square plus 1? 1 by x square plus 1, it is like x square plus 1 square. It is in the form 1 by x square plus a square. We have the answer as 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a, integration of some particular functions concept. Okay, that is 1 by 1 into tan inverse of x by 1 plus of 4 by 3 as it is. Here again it is in the same form, 1 by x square plus a square. A is equal to 1 here, that's all. 1 by 2 into tan inverse of x by 2 plus c. Okay, I will write one more step here. 2 ones are 2, 2s are. This is minus 1 by 3 into tan inverse of x plus 2 by 3 into tan inverse of x by 2 plus c is the integral of the given example, that is x square by x square plus 1 into x square plus 4. Thank you. We will continue remaining in the next class.